Hello, guys, and welcome to episode 27 of Jack Reads. And this is where I'll be reading the book Tweenies, What Big Eyes You Have, Grandma. And so, let's continue on with the book. And so, here is the book, which is Tweenies, What Big Eyes You Have, Grandma. Tweenies, what big eyes you have, Grandma. One day, Max told the Tweenies the story of Little Red Riding Hood. The Tweenies enjoyed it so much, they decided to do a play. I'll be Little Red Riding Hood, said Bella. This could be my mummy, and Milo could be my daddy. Who could I be? Asked Jake. You could be my grandma, asked Jake. You could be my grandma, Bella told him. No, cried Jake. I want to be the wolf. Fizz thought he was too small to be the wolf, but Jake said that if he couldn't be the wolf, he wouldn't be in the play at all. So Max said he would be Grandma and Judy would tell the story. The Tweenies rummaged through the dressing-up box for costumes. Fizz found a neck curtain to wrap around herself. Jake found a fluffy skirt for a tail and made a cardboard wolf nose. Milo dressed up in a cap and coat. I can't find anything red to wear, cried Bella. Milo suggested that she wore a blue dress, which made Bella very cross. I'm Little Red Riding Hood, she told him, not Little Blue Riding Hood. Luckily, Max found a piece of red curtain that was just right for a hood and cloak. When Judy put some real cakes in Little Red Riding Hood's basket, Jake wanted to eat one straight away. Not now, Jake, said Judy. We're about to start our play. Judy began. Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. Hello, said Bella. I'm Little Red Riding Hood, and this lady's my mummy. Hello, said Fizz. Little Red Riding Hood's daddy, who'd been chopping wood in the forest, walked into the cottage. Hello, said Milo. The feather duster is my pretend axe, because real ones are dangerous. Little Red Riding Hood's mummy wanted her to take a basket of cakes to Grandma, who is poorly and lived all alone in a little cottage in the forest. Don't talk to anyone on the way, said Daddy. Okay, said Little Red Riding Hood. I won't be long. And off she skipped. You've forgotten the basket, Mummy called after her. Oops, giggled Little Red Riding Hood. Sorry. Little Red Riding Hood set off again, and soon she met a wicked wolf. Hello, growled Jake. I'm a friendly, big, bad, hungry wolf. Can I have one of those cakes in your basket? No, you can't, said Little Red Riding Hood. I'm taking them to my grandma, who is poorly and lives all alone in the forest. The wicked wolf grinned and ran off to find Grandma's house. Grandma was in bed, waiting for Little Red Riding Hood. Then, knock, knock. Is that you, Little Red Riding Hood? Called Max in a special grandma voice. Yes, squeaked the wolf. I've brought you a basket of cakes. Grandma opened the front door and gulp! The wicked wolf gobbled her up in one big mouthful. I'm still hungry, thought the wolf. I'll stay here and wait for Little Red Riding Hood. So he put Grandma's shawl over his head and jumped into her bed. A few minutes later, Little Red Riding Hood knocked on the door. Knock, knock.
Oh, come in, my dear,
squeaked the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood stared at her grandma.
You're looking very furry,
she said.
And what big ears you have, Grandma.
Jake couldn't remember what to say next, so Bella said it for him.
Oh, the better to hear you with. What big eyes you have, Grandma,
cried Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, the better to eat you with,
squeaked the wicked wolf.
Oh, it's not eat,
whispered Bella.
You see with your eyes. Sorry,
giggled Jake.
All the better to see you with. What big teeth you have, Grandma,
cried Little Red Riding Hood.
Ha! All the better to eat you with,
growled the wicked wolf and jumped out of bed. Then, gulp, he gobbled her up too.
I'm still hungry,
said the wolf.
I think I'll try a cake.
Just then, Little Red Riding Hood's mummy and daddy ran into the cottage. Not so fast, you wicked wolf, cried Daddy. I saw what you did to Little Red Riding Hood. Take that! He whacked the wolf with his feather duster, chased him into the forest, and turned him upside down.
Mummy, we've been saved,
cried Little Red Riding Hood.
You and Grandma must say thank you to Daddy for rescuing you,
said Mummy.
Here he comes now.
Daddy said he chased the wolf out of the forest, across the land, up a mountain, and all the way to the moon.
Well, we certainly won't be seeing that wicked wolf again,
said Grandma.
Now, let's see those delicious cakes.
So they lived all happily ever after, said Judy. The end. But then, knock, knock.
Oh, who can that be?
asked Grandma. It was the wicked wolf.
I'm still hungry, he said. Can I have a cake now?
The end. The real end. And over here, we have an advertisement for some Tweenies products, which are the Tweenies Ready to Play PC game, the Tweenies Songtime 2 VHS, the Tweenies Happy Birthday Fizz book, the Tweenies Party Time book, the Tweenies The Big of Little Flap book, the Tweenies Let's Party Activity book, the Tweenies for the Rudy audio cassette, the Tweenies Annual for 2001, the Tweenies Magazine, and the Tweenies Ready to Play Songtime DVD. Look out for this brilliant Tweenies product range from BBC Worldwide. New video, Merry Tweenie Christmas, and party games, laughs and giggles, book and tape, the rabbit, the frog, the duck, the swan and the wolf. The Tweenies decide to do a play about Little Red Riding Hood. Everyone dresses up, and Judy puts real cakes in Little Red Riding Hood's basket. Jake is the hungry wolf, and even though he gobbles up Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood, he still has his eye on those cakes. The end. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed that story. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye bye.